Hey, welcome to another episode of Cool Places Across America with CNL. I'm Chuck. We're in Kentucky this weekend, off with a little adventure visiting my son and his fiance. But for now, we're going to head out and look at a Civil War battlefield. That's coming up next here on Cool Places Across America with CNL. We're at the Perryville Civil War Battlefield. As we're making our way through the battlefield, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Now let's get back to the show. Okay, we're back from the battlefield, Perryville Battlefield. I just kind of gave you a lot of videos of walking through it. Now I want to give you some facts about the battlefield. The first thing, this was the largest battle fought in Kentucky, and there were almost 73,000 troops involved in one way or the other, 55,000 Unions and about 17,000 Confederates. But not all of those were involved in the actual fighting. Only about 20,000 Union troops were involved in the fighting to about 16,000 Confederates. It is considered a Northern victory, and it's actually considered the high water mark for the Confederacy in the Western Theater. Now, one of the signs that I read basically said this was one of three battles that gave President Abraham Lincoln the opportunity to make the Emancipation Proclamation. After this battle, he felt like he had enough leverage that he could do that. And so that tells you how important this battle really, really was during the Civil War, and it's so overlooked. This historic site is a hidden gem, really, if you're a history buff, and it has so much played such an important role in the Civil War too, and people just don't really hear about very much. The other really cool fact that I discovered there, and many of you know that I'm a World War II history buff, but there were actually some important people in the battle whose sons became very important World War II generals, and one of them was a guy by the name of McArthur from Wisconsin, who won the Medal of Honor for the Battle of Missionary Ridge. He was the father of Douglas MacArthur. Of course, if you follow World War II history, you are quite familiar with Douglas MacArthur from the Pacific Theater of the World War II and the Philippines and island hopping and so forth. General MacArthur, Douglas MacArthur, also won the Medal of Honor. So this is a rarity, a father and son who won the Medal of Honor, one in the Civil War, one in World War II. Now, the other commander that was at Perryville was a Confederate, Simon Buckner. His son was a general in Okinawa and unfortunately killed by Japanese artillery really late in the war. And he was the most senior American military officer killed by enemy fire in World War II. That was a Lieutenant General Simon Buckner. So there you have it, Perryville National Historic Battlefield, Civil War Battlefield. If you're traveling through, it's a nice walk, lots of history there, some very important Civil War history that people probably don't know about. But I think that's where I'm going to end this video. I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of Cool Places Across America with CNL. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. I'll keep making them as I make these little trips through the country. And until next time, I hope everybody has happy travels.